So I am on my way to Dope Spit. This is the first time I've been in a while. But I definitely wanted to pop up tonight because one of the homies, one of my good dear friends, such a lovely spirit, Miss Mai Mathis, also known as Miss Mai. She is the headliner for tonight, for this month. And I definitely wanted to show up and show some love. I definitely wanted to be there to support her. Of course, I want to support my girl, one of my closest friends, Saw Jules, who's been at this thing relentlessly for years. And shout out to my guy, DJ Swag, for sure. I just want to show some support tonight to the artists. I definitely want to be there. But also, today is, I don't want to say special day, but it's an important day, because 22 years ago today, I was told from doctors that I had leukemia. So today felt kind of symbolic, right? There's an open mic, and I said, hey, I should probably perform. I felt like I should do a poem. I don't do a lot of open mics. I have a real anxiety when it comes to performing as a poet or spoken word artist. But tonight is special. I wrote a new piece, and I am excited, nervous, scared, but I am excited nevertheless to do this piece. I've read my pieces before at Dope Spit. Actually, Dope Spit is the first and only place I've done an open mic.
I'm gonna read. If this is on read, I'm gonna read one of my poems that I wrote. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's called "I Bet You Think This Poem Is About You." All right. Don't hype me up now. All right. You mess with my mental. Made me question the spiritual, retract the physical, and abandon the emotional. So now it's time for me to get lyrical. As I step in front of your lens, recognize that it's my time to cleanse. So if what I have to say does offend, then maybe you should check yourself so you can comprehend. Now before you get caught up, I'll have you seething like hot coffee from a cup. I bet you think these words are about you. You're so vain, so of course you do. Yes, I've been sipping, but it was you who was tripping, licking me in the soul of my eyes, pretending to be an angel in disguise. I finally had an epiphany that you bring out the worst in me. See, you're actually a wolf in sheep's clothing, taking advantage of all who you were devouring. I bet you think these lyrics are about you as you try to worm your way through the who's who. Always make me feel like I'm in the wrong as you continue killing me softly with that same old song. You speak with ambiguity, making folks think you walk in honor and integrity. But this is a no flex zone, so you can quit pretending to, because baby, I know the real you. So as I work on having no more drama in my life, I'm done with all your pain, all your strife. So now I bet you think this poem is about you. Well, it is. So what you gonna do? Thank you. I'm gonna read this poem that I actually wrote this week. It's called My Heart Song. Every time I see you, I get so weak. I'm no sisters with voices, but I run out of choices so that I can hardly speak. I admit I was enchanted by your spell, even though I knew this road I was traveling was wrong. I was too captivated by your song. I didn't realize that you never wished me well. See, you had your own agenda, your own plan that I was too blind to see. Your talk is cheap, no missy, so this was indeed no small misdemeanor. They say the grass is always greener, but you can't trust everybody and their demeanor. The truth is that life is sometimes meaner, so I admit that I was your fool. I ignored your warning, unaware the tide was turning. It's getting too hot, the fire is burning, but I get it now, it's time to become a jewel. Steal, kill, and destroy. That was your true MO. You were never my friend, you're a foe. My life is no longer something you can play with like a toy. It's no longer up for discussion or debate. My life is no longer yours to disrupt. Thank God I finally wake up. I just pray to Abba Father that it's not too late. Dear God, please don't let it be too late. Thank you.
So yeah, I just thought it was perfect on this day, again, as I'm recognizing that it's been 22 years since my initial diagnosis of leukemia, to perform this piece that talks about the day that the doctors told me and my family that they thought I had leukemia.
His family has adopted me. We've done countless work together. He is the founder, the CEO, the president, the writer, director, producer, the editor, the creator of Victory Productions Network. He has so many movies and so many web series out there on Tubi, Peacock, Amazon Prime. He is working. He just hit 20 years for VPN last November. 20 years. Some people don't have a job for 20 days, let alone 20 years. He is working hard. He also kicked off the Poets Edition on Black Excellence 365 on WJBF. And I was the first poet to kick it off this year. My friend has given me a lot of firsts. I was the first poet to feature in his magazine called VPN Mag. And he has done so much for so many people. He's given so many opportunities for aspiring artists and actors. How many poetry CDs you got? 3? Two. And I've been featured on both of them. He gave me my first opportunity to be a video vixen, and I wore a whole little cheetah cat suit. I did. I had got some lashes put on and everything. Got my makeup done, and we had a good time on that set. And I can't wait till the new single drops sometime this year, hopefully.
Yes.
A few of us in here tonight, Britt, myself, Miss Mai, Casey the Poet, we are all on his single along with Brother Trav. Am I missing somebody?
That's it.
That's it? Okay. But I want to clap him up all the way to the stage. He's my dear friend. He keeps me in check, y'all. So the stuff that y'all see on Facebook that I post most of the time, he's cleared me to put it on there. Sometimes I don't ask him because I don't want him to tell me no, and I put it out there anyway. But he is a really dear friend of mine, and I want y'all to clap him all the way up to the stage. KC the Poet!
Y'all almost lost me. How y'all doing? Good. All right. I'm going to read a poem that I actually just wrote, and it's called "This Day." On this day, March 18th of 2002, I wouldn't have even guessed it. I didn't even have the slightest clue. Had no idea the news I would soon receive would soon cut me like a knife. Never would I've ever imagined that this would be the day that would forever change my life. Feeling tired, feeling lost, no longer feeling like my normal self. No energy to move, no energy to be. Now worried about what's going on with my health. What's going on with me? I have so many questions. I'm just looking for someone to give me an answer. However, the forthcoming prognosis was not the expectation, because the words I would hear next would be, "We believe you have cancer." Muffled voice is all I could hear throughout all of the scientific jargon and medical vernacular, because suddenly everything surrounding me seemed like a blur. Is this real? Is this really happening? None of this is making any sense, is all I could seem to concur. Feeling confused, extremely baffled, continuously asking God why. With waterfalls streaming from my eyes and flowing down my face, praying for profusely, please, don't let me die. I'm only 16. I'm still just a child. I eternally weep as my tear offerings are the only thing that I have to give. There is more that I want to experience in this world. There is so much more life that I want to live. However, in my pubescent mind, I have to go back to what I was taught fighting through all the negative rage. Even though tribulation is looming and sorrow is knocking at my front door, it's time to truly tap into my faith. With my head bowed and on my knees, I humbly kneeled, remembering the promises of my Heavenly Father. By the stripes of Christ I am healed. Yes. For weeping may endure for a night, because joy will come in the morning. This is just a footnote in the book of my life, and at the end of that chapter there will be no mourning. So even though what I had to endure was hard, for the turmoil, anguish, internal and external pain. At the end of it all, I thank God for being my shelter during this dark time through the storm and the rain. Even though it's been years and years later, and there's no longer any cancer for anyone to find, the anxieties and the worries sometimes creep up in the back of my mind. Nevertheless, I continue to hold on to your promises. I will never leave you nor forsake you is what I'll always hear you say. Yeah. It's those words that illuminated through the darkness of March 18th, 2002. And it's those words that became the reason I am now before all of you on this day. Thank you.
That's my friend, y'all. Casey the poet. I'm so grateful for him. I am so grateful that he beat leukemia.
Thank you.
In a few months in July, Casey and I are gonna bring back poetry and plays. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that flyer as it drops. It's gonna be on July 20th, but I'm super excited about that. I heard her speak as a poet, and I was just blown away. I was like, whoa. She definitely shares her story through her poetry. She does not perform often, but when she is called, she definitely answers that call. And I am so honored that she has agreed to feature for Women's Month here at Dope Spit. That means she came out her house. She don't come out her house for the peoples. Okay. So I am so grateful to know her, to be connected to her, to have shared a stage with her. And I want y'all to clap her all the way up to the stage. Miss Mai!
How y'all doing? Good. I rise to the awareness of my excellent greatness. My divinely granted authority to be nothing short of amazing, and I be that. I be that because somewhere someone is watching, someone is clinging on for dear life, trying to believe that more is possible, that better is attainable, that possibility and reality can be one in the same. I be that because hidden in the speaking of my name is the affirmation of destiny. Nothing preordained can ever be denied me because I be that. Yeah. I be that determined. I be that real. Yeah. I be that focused. I be that in tune with everything I feel, and I be ready. Yeah. Ready to soar, to dive, to run, and to leap. I be that one who's awake when she should be asleep because my future won't find me in my PJs in the bed. Come on. But instead, on the streets, on my grind, because I be about anything but wasting time. Yeah. I can indeed arise, awake, ascend to my inevitability and the possibility that anything or anyone could stop. Yeah. Is just plain silly. Come on now. What up, icons? Yeah.
Making my stomach hurt. Oh man. Beautiful to see y'all love.
I told him, I said, I want to express myself, but I got they should have had an open mic for me. I would have got come back next one. She got these people, so that's how I'm here.
Superstar right here, Miss Mai.
Fellow DFA fam. Yeah, this is a video, baby.
You know, where I'm like, oh, it's square.
All right, that's my friend Sasha. She was doing her thing as always.
You know how I do.
Yes, my friend. We'll talk offline.
Who your mom swears? Miss Play swears I am a cousin. Because she swears I look like other cousins, other relatives.
We got some stuff we got to talk about offline, though.
Okay, okay, bye.
we're gonna just do what we do. So Miss Mai here. I'm with my friend Miss Mai. She killed the stage. She did. A lot did. You did that. I just want to say, my brother would be proud. My brother, you talk about you all the time about how you need to show the world your art. My brother would be proud. I can stand here and say that my brother Nathan would be proud.
I know he would.
Yeah.
I know he would. We talk all the time.
He is proud.
We talked about that. He is proud.
Yes.
I will always talk about him as if he is here because he is. He is just upstairs. All he did was get bigger. All he did was get bigger.
Yeah.
And I wanted God to be proud, him to be proud, you to be proud as my friend. I had a good time on that stage. Y'all about to see more of me.
Yes,
it's
I love
happening.
it.
It's happening.
Good job, my friend. Yes. I bet you think this poem is about you. You mess with my mental, made me question the spiritual, retract the physical, and abandon the emotional. So now it's time for me to get lyrical.